as I've grown. Blood in the sweat, tears and regret.
Here he is, the controversial but legendary BDP.
Yeah, I'm dead. It's my destiny.
Make way for the king.
Can't be stopped. Shooting my shot.
Another Mike and Mike production. In 3, 2, 1, 0.
Welcome to the Cigar Hustlers Podcast, episode 342, take 3. Recorded live at the Mike and Mike Production Studio in Deltona, Florida, this is Cigar Hustlers Podcast, the show where two guys share their passion for cigars, business, and life. Join Mike the King Stepankevich and his co-host Mike BDP Palmer as they talk about the latest cigars, news, reviews, and interview some of the most influential people in the cigar industry. And me, I'm their engineer and sound tech, Phil. Whether you're a seasoned aficionado or new to cigars, this podcast is for you. So sit back, relax, and light up a cigar with Cigar Hustlers Podcast.
That's there this whole time?
No, only when you record.
Oh.
Welcome to the Cigar Hustler Podcast. What?
That would have made sense to just do it then.
Well, I didn't know. We just hit it. There's a timer there.
5 years, you had no idea.
Well, there was a timer on the little thing that it just stopped.
Nice.
I got like this hair.
Is the timer on?
Sleeves.
Yeah, everything's running that
Perfect.
can't possibly be running.
Okay.
Except we don't have that TV on. Should
We
do
are
that?
prepared.
All right, welcome. I need to move that over there now because we've changed. But not right now. Welcome to Cigar Hustler Podcast, a show brought to you commercial free. I can't see when you put your arm up to look for the hair.
I don't know what it is. It's like a thread or something.
I get that every day. I'm like, Jesus, where is that thing?
Go ahead.
Brought to you. Take 5. Welcome to the Cigar Hustler Podcast. The show brought to you. Well, you could see it. My arm's out in front of you.
You know what?
Brought
Mike,
to you
just read
commercial
it.
free, but amazing
shout out to our amazing patrons on Patreon. Thanks to your unwavering support, we're able to deliver unfiltered, unbiased opinions on all things cigars and personalities in the cigar world. Your backing makes it possible for us to keep it real for our listeners. Cheers to you. If you'd like to become a Patreon member, go to www.patreon.com and search a Cigar Hustler Podcast.
Do it.
So this is take 2.
Yes, take 2.
I mean, technically.
Because
Yesterday we had audio problems because things weren't touched. I didn't hit the right buttons. Boots didn't hit the right button.
Wait, what
I was not involved.
We're all taking equal.
we're all taking equal
fault now, Michael. It's a 3-way partnership.
now we're taking
there.
equal. Okay.
I never said it was your problem. I just said, why do I always have to hit all the buttons?
Yeah.
That's what I said. That's not why didn't you hit it. I mean, you saw it was green too.
Look, I didn't notice because that's not a thing that I do, but it will be something.
We don't normally look for that either because this is new that we're backing it up over here.
It's something I do now, though. I'll record it.
Okay.
I'll hit the button.
All right.
Since I do nothing here.
I said, what are you doing? Well, I'd be happy if you emptied your ashtray still.
I knew he was going to bring it up.
He kept going.
I'll make sure that it's empty today for you too, buddy.
Thank you very much. I provided you with your own trash can.
Yeah.
Well, we had to move that.
I can't. She's at school. I have to take this. So you guys talk about something else.
Why is Palmer answering the phone while we're doing the show?
Hey, honey, we're doing the podcast.
We're doing the
That's
podcast
right.
Again. Well, yeah. How about that? Right on in here.
So how was your week,
I don't
Phil?
know off the top of my head.
Oh, my
I'll
week?
Look it up and text it to you.
Yeah.
Oh, mine was great.
Bye.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want me to elaborate?
That was it, huh? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
sick.
I can elaborate.
Elaborate.
I went to the beach.
Yeah.
That was my highlight.
Phil's got a whole clan of beachgoers now.
I did see that.
Yeah.
Yes, it's quite the beach thing you going on there.
Yep.
Yeah,
Former employees of Cigar Hustler.
Right. Current employees.
And current employees of Cigar Hustler.
And customers of Cigar Hustler.
Customers of Cigar Hustler. I guess it's better than,
local dignitaries and political figures.
Yeah.
all brought together because we all met at Cigar Hustler.
That's right. That makes me so happy.
It's a great meeting place.
Yeah, it's great. So we had a recording, and it got botched. So we have to act like we've never done this before.
Well, if you didn't mention that, we could have not even told anybody.
So how was your trip?
It was a lovely trip, except I got sick. Except I have an update for the illness.
Oh, you got sick.
You have the norovirus.
No, I don't think I did.
You didn't have the norovirus.
Thank God.
I was reading. Good news, bad news. So
God.
So the good news is I don't think I had the norovirus.
Now we all have gonorrhea.
The bad news is I think I had the new summer COVID.
What?
That causes vomiting?
Yes.
Vomiting and diarrhea?
Yes, I was watching this morning. Vomiting, diarrhea, chills, fever. Now, the one symptom we all had that we thought was strange is we had our throats were affected. We had a hoarse throat.
Oh.
And I didn't throw up.
You didn't vomit?
No, I didn't vomit. I just had terrible diarrhea.
Oh, I thought you said you were vomiting.
No.
I think maybe you just had
Adrian
McDonald's.
and her sister vomited. And I had diarrhea. So they were coming out the top. I was coming out the bottom.
Ah.
But the new summer COVID affects your throat, gives you a sore throat, and makes your voice hoarse. Now, we were all talking like, why are we all talking like this? And they thought, well, we've been throwing up, that's why. And I was like, well, I didn't throw up.
Aha.
So mine had summer COVID, which isn't as bad as the regular COVID. The death rate's way low.
So we're still fucked.
Yeah, you guys are still fucked, but I feel better than I did in the norovirus.
So we're still all fucking sick.
No, what's the incubation for COVID? It's not 24 days or whatever you said it was yesterday.
Don't tell Greg, though. I want him to keep making plans for his funeral.
Well, when he finds out it was COVID, he's going to be worse. COVID's what almost killed him now. He can't go up and down the stairs anymore.
He's going to go to Walmart, buy the whole natural supplement area.
Yeah,
My wife was going, can we get a Z-Pack? I'm like, it's not even what we had.
He's going to fucking... What's that stuff called where you put in the water diffuser?
Yeah, his hydrogen diffuser. Yeah, that lasted for a week.
That too. That's the other thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is good water. I'm like, I love that. I said, okay, so
I asked him if he was still using it. He said, sometimes.
on what planet?
He does not.
On what planet is
It was growing mold
hydrogen
in his
water?
office.
Well,
that's what Superman drinks.
it's so absurd.
On Krypton, all the water's hydrogen water.
I can't. Some of the stuff that he does. You know.
But other than that, it was other than the 2 days of being dead, it was a lovely trip.
Okay.
A lot of lake watching.
Yeah. So that was the one thing that was extremely perplexing to me.
Right.
Is that you went on this trip
Right.
and you didn't bring any cigars.
Oh yeah. I didn't take cigars. I was trying to be nice. I'm the only cigar guy in the family, and I thought it would be polite not to be sitting around smoking cigars. I didn't know who, people go, oh, it's so smelly, or take me away from the crowd or something. But believe me, never happened again.
See, this is the problem with cigar smokers. We're too polite.
Right.
I don't think for bullshit.
Well, not everybody.
Well, not to the other cigar smokers, but we're polite to other
But
people
there was,
outside of the
there was a lot of kids there. There was a lot of family members I'd never met before. I didn't want Adrian to go, hey, your husband was coming. Where is he? Go, oh, well, he's over there smoking by the lake.
You didn't have to smoke during all of those activities and stuff. As things died down throughout the night or whatever, you want to go chill out on the patio when everybody's kind of settled in?
No, when it gets dark, I go inside because of mosquitoes. It's a lake. There's mosquitoes everywhere.
Okay, there's just a lot of excuses for no cigars there.
I was never outside at night. The last night before we left, because I didn't see any fireworks. There's still fireworks. It was the day after or whatever. I was outside, and I go, when they're going, oh, look, way over there, there's fireworks. Like, oh, they're pretty. And I'm slapping stuff. And
they have a spray for that.
Yeah, called Cutter.
Yeah, but then you got to take another shower. You got to just go into bed.
Yeah, you got to spend fucking 10 minutes in the shower. Not even.
Man, your anxiety is super crazy.
My life
he doesn't even want to take an extra shower.
Dude, you're out of your fucking mind.
My life is just one big anxiety attack. So,
You're out of...
The only night I didn't have anxiety was when I did the marijuana gummy. And that night's kind of a blur.
So you took a high-dose THC gummy?
Well, I bit it in half.
Yeah.
But then later in the night, he suggested we eat the other half, too. I was like, oh, okay.
Wow.
I'm drunk and high. I'll take the other half, too.
Did you wake up? Was your ass sore?
No. Now, my wife came. I texted her before I took the second half. Look, I'm slurring my speech. I'm about to take the second half of the gummy. You better come get me.
Fucking Palmer's on the floor.
Well, yeah. We know he wasn't on the patio smoking cigars.
Right. We're not on the patio. It's hot in here. Is it hot in here all of a sudden?
No.
Oh, it's the COVID. I'm dying again.
Yep.
It's probably the COVID that you have.
The summer COVID.
Possibly the norovirus or whatever the fuck.
COVID/norovirus.
Oh, my God. So, Jax got hurt playing basketball.
Yeah, I saw the Facebook post and immediately texted you and asked if he was okay.
Yes.
You didn't answer.
Thank you very much for reaching out.
You didn't answer, so I immediately went to plan B, which was reach out to your wife.
And what did she say?
She told me everything.
Were we at the hospital at that time?
The pictures were. I don't know. I wasn't concerned.
That was right after.
I wanted to know if the child was okay.
Yeah, so he's really good at stealing the ball during basketball.
Right.
And he went to go drive.
He upset the other team.
Yeah, that's, I don't know, man. Part of me is like, hey, that's the game.
Yeah, it happens. It happens.
And part of me was like, man, it's kind of fucked up. But whatever.
Well, when you told me the original story, it didn't sound as rough as the story I heard once I saw you.
So
the slap down part makes it sound a little...
I got it on film. I'll have to look at it.
Oh.
So he went up for a layup after he stole the ball, and the kid kind of trucked him.
What does that mean exactly, trucking to them for sports guys?
They're up in the air.
Like ran through. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Like Jack should have learned to stop and then kind of go up and then take the foul. Instead, he does it in motion.
He's going for the point.
So when he came down on his left wrist, and he buckle fractured his radius bone. Yeah. I'm a doctor now.
Well,
between all the injuries that I've had, and
we have several on call.
Yeah.
I mean, what you told me...
I reached out. I was like, hey...
I immediately Googled as soon as I was told. I was like, okay, because I'm pretty sure I knew which bone it was, but not specifically which side, and so, yeah.
Well, fortunately for us, one of Jax's best friends' dad is also, like, a doctor.
Oh,
he's
nice.
He's like a...
Isn't he a foot guy or something?
No, he's this coach... Well, he's not a coach. He's just a friend whose kid plays with. So he's up there. He's like emergency surgery for ER or whatever. Oh. So he looks at it, he touches it a couple times, he asks Jax a bunch of questions, and he says,
"Oh, he was there at the game."
Yeah. He said, "Yeah, you probably want to take him in." I said, "Okay." So then we gave Jax the option, like, do you want to watch the rest of the game, or do you want to go? And he's like, "I want to go."
It hurt.
So
any tears?
Maybe. I think more teary along the lines of, I can't play more basketball.
Right. More upset than pain.
Yeah, and at that point we had figured, he thought that if he was going to get a cast, he wasn't going to be able to go on the water slide on 4th of July. Right. He wasn't going to be able to go on water slide for one of his buddy's birthday. So
all these things are running through his head.
I'm like, relax, dude. Fucking relax. We'll figure it out.
Right.
So thankfully they got a cast on, or like a temporary cast on it.
Right.
And then we took him to an ortho, and it was just a brace. So we just bought a couple of extra braces, let them get wet, whatever, and then just
throw them in the dryer. Boom, good to go.
I don't know if you can dry them. Just let them air dry.
Oh, okay.
Swap them out.
You didn't call Dr. Baldwin?
Of course I could.
Okay. Well, you did mention a part of the story. I was like, I don't do anything. I don't care who tells me until I talk to Dr. Baldwin.
This is how it played out. Doctor assessed.
Right.
Must go.
Right.
Okay. And then I called Dr. Baldwin.
Yeah, right.
Hey, I know it's the weekend. You're probably off. Where we at?
Yeah, I always start the text with, I hate to bother you. I'm sorry, but...
Oh, I'm past that at this point.
Oh, you don't even say that
anymore?
Yeah,
no. Like...
There was something...
Hey, going to the hospital.
Oh, yeah, and with that, then you get right through. There was something a couple of weeks ago I had to ask him about, and, he answered, and he was a big help as always. And I told him, I go, my wife has the instructions that I'm not dead until you tell them I'm dead.
That's right.
So if something happens, she'll call you. You have to come in and assess me.
Oh, he's got to call it?
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm not dead until Dr. Baldwin says I'm dead.
He's got to call it.
Right. He's the one.
We're going to need Dr. Baldwin.
He said that's the deal. Yeah, they're going to tell me, I'm sorry, your husband died. And you go, what do you mean, no? Well, Chris didn't say he was dead. Who's Chris? That's his personal physician. You got to call him.
Nice.
So I'm laying there rotting. So you better turn his buttons back on, because he's going to be mad if he's not dead.
Right. Well, that's fantastic. Well, I'm glad you have that.
Yes. Well, I'm sure he'd do the same for you.
Yeah. I'm sure he would.
Right.
Good guy.
Probably not Phil. They'd call him. He'd go, yeah, he's dead.
Listen, if you're patient if you wait a few weeks, I mean, the Baldwins could be on a Phil picture.
That's true.
At the beach.
Oh, that's right. They might be.
Look,
he's calling them right now.
He's accumulating all of them.
All right. He's just sort of sucking everybody up.
It's a big movement.
That's right.
Wow.
I like how he's in the front of the photos, too, like he's the leader of the movement.
Oh, he is. Right. It's his phone. He is the clear.
Yeah, he's the leader.
No, that's not why.
Yeah, he's the clear leader.
Because everybody else has short arms, and I had the longer ones.
He's the leader.
I don't know. I think he's the leader, too, right?
He's the leader. I like that Chad only comes around on days and times when I'm not here.
Oh, has he been here again?
Yeah. I've seen pictures. I've seen pictures.
Pictures of him here?
Yeah.
Oh, I've not even seen pictures of him here.
Like the Hustler Mafia meeting.
Oh.
Or like...
they still have those?
Yeah.
I'm not downplaying it. I just didn't know.
Yeah.
Every week.
Yeah, he went through
I saw the ones at the winery. That looked wonderful.
He lost his mind one day.
Yeah.
He went through this massive purge and just eliminated everybody who doesn't really engage.
Oh, in the little chatty thing?
Yeah. I was like, what was that about? He's like, well, they don't, if you don't come to the
Why do you need to be in it?
I mean, that's a great point.
Sure.
But
Well, that's
there-
why I dropped out. I didn't ever went. So.
There wasn't even a threatening statement, though. He just
no warning at all.
yeah, he just dropped the
Oh,
fucking
wow.
hammer.
Well, there's
pretty
been talks before of you have to participate.
I think that
Oh, he's going Florida Cigar Club rules.
I think that he got mad
Yeah.
that other people started adding other people to the group.
Oh, the group was growing.
Yeah.
No,
Oh.
it was mainly because everybody in the group that was there was saying, "Hey, we should probably start taking these people out if they're not going to come and support the brick and mortars." I said, "Yeah, that's a good idea."
Brick and mortar wineries?
Yeah.
Oh.
We were at Hustler when this was going on.
Oh, gotcha.
Hard hammer dropped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really. Wow.
Yeah. I got to get some.
Regulate.
I got to do $5 fillets to get him here more than once a month.
Oh, even with
Yeah.
the other
Yeah,
specials and
yeah.
everything?
Yeah. Or maybe just get some roast beef and I'll just chop it up.
Oh,
Like little
charcuteries.
slices. Yeah.
Oh, nice charcuterie.
$5
Like
charcuterie boards.
No,
We tried that. It didn't work.
We support
It didn't work.
everybody that supports Hustler,
Yeah.
They support
except for the
everybody that
winery.
supports
That was the only one.
I'm waiting on my Hefe reorder.
Well, let's call him. Call him right now on the show.
Well, can't you just handle it when you're there going, do?
Yeah, when you can't just say, hey, they need this, this, and this.
I tell them all the time, Joseph.
Are they out?
They're not completely out. No.
Completely.
They're close.
They're down to 3 sticks.
Yeah,
It's
no,
fine,
they're
though.
they're close, but every time we go there, we pretty much sell their cigars for them. So we put everybody towards the Postania, and
Oh, very nice.
Mm.
Very nice of you.
Oh, I saw them.
Who's we?
I saw them smoking La Flora, not La Flora, but
Chet and Boots,
La Aurora. when they last pictures I saw of them there.
Oh, yeah?
La Aurora.
Yeah, they were there with Willie.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a free cigar.
And then Sweeney popped into to this town, and
Oh yeah, Sweeney.
yeah,
Sweeney, I know
He
the
doesn't
name.
remember Sweeney.
I remember the name though.
yeah, La Cultura.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
So there's all that.
We're at 16 minutes. You want to do a Phil's fun fact,
Sure.
or should we give him more shit? I don't care. We can go either way. I'm good either way.
Well, 4th of July had a water slide.
Oh, that's
I
right,
did some
sorry.
fireworks.
Yeah, you did a lot of fireworks. You said.
I did. We upped it this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you know what's funny is I usually go to Dr. Baldwin's.
Okay.
For
But-
4th of July.
But yeah, I didn't hear from him, and I didn't want to be like,
Oh.
"What's going on?" You know.
Oh, we.
Hey,
I
the
saw
heck?
my Facebook memory, whatever. We were there we've done a couple of years with them, but
Yeah.
nothing recent.
Yeah, no, I think we were there last year.
Oh.
I think we were there almost every year at this point, and I was like, I don't know what they're doing, and I didn't want to make
Right.
it like.
Yeah, so we're making plans. One day, should we come over?
Yeah. So is it the 4th again? We're doing it again.
Right. Should I come at 6? You like the dip I brought last year?
Right,
Was that
yeah. Just want to make sure. You know what I mean? So like.
I mean, we obviously weren't here, so.
yeah, I didn't want to.
I don't think Brittany would ever make a dip.
Yes, she would.
She does.
She makes dips.
She's made
She
dip
does.
for Boots' house before.
Yeah.
She's usually like extravagant.
Well, it's fancy dip.
I like the charcuterie
She doesn't.
boards
She
that
doesn't
makes.
open up, a little dish of sour cream and onion, and
Yeah.
pop it out.
I mean, she goes hard in the paint regardless. We had our neighbors come over, and we had 75 cheeseburgers.
Yes.
And
But you ate chicken yesterday. I figured I'd see you eating a cheeseburger.
well, then what she does is she makes sure that she evenly distributes the additional.
Oh, everybody
cheeseburgers.
out?
Everybody gets to go home with some.
Because there was one year
That's
where
perfect.
you
You
ate
get cheeseburgers.
you
get-
ate cheeseburgers and hot dogs for like a solid month
Yeah.
one year. That's
Yeah.
what you're telling they were lion dogs.
Yeah, the lion dogs.
The lion dogs.
I don't know if the hot dogs are still there. She might have thrown them away. But
That
I,
is-
I've,
that's
I had,
like
Oh, don't throw them
great
away. Bring them
leftovers.
in.
Yeah.
Everybody's poor here. We'll all eat them.
Yeah, we'll all eat them.
I've gone back to them a few times.
Oh. We found this cute little bar on the lake.
Yeah.
That somebody had some rich guy had owned it, and then he killed himself, so it sort of sat for a couple of years. This is a story I was told.
Yeah.
And a new guy had opened it. So, and he had done it looked really nice. It was a nice, simple little bar, but his food menu, everything was hot dogs.
Perfect.
Nice.
So like he had 4 or 5 different kinds of hot dogs with the toppings and stuff, and then he had hot dog nachos.
Oh my god, sounds delicious.
It sounds terrible. Man, they just cut up hot dogs. There was some type of appetizer that would normally have something else in it, had hot dogs in it.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was kind of neat.
Something different.
Yeah.
Was there beans and weenies on this restaurant?
No,
menu?
because then there's beans.
That's fucked up.
But you could get 2 hot dogs and a beer for $16 on the lunch special.
Phil's all about.
Go hold the beer for me.
He likes the weenie.
Phil wants the weenies with the beans.
Right,
You know.
right. I'm sure there's like a pack of hot dogs in the back in a microwave.
How'd you get the beans on top of the Frank? So yeah. All right. Well, let's go. Let's roll into Phil's fun facts, and we're gonna call somebody.
Yes. Oh, he had it ready.
Welcome to Cigar Hustlers Podcast feature, Phil's Fun Facts.
Hello, peoples. All right. A shot of whiskey in the Old West, a 45 cartridge for a 6-gun cost 12 cents. So did a glass of whiskey. If a cowhand was low on cash, he would often give the bartender a cartridge in exchange for a drink. This became known as a shot of whiskey. Did you write this?
No, I don't write them anymore.
Oh.
We get sent it. That's not from our regular suppliers. So
Really?
It's not a.
I thought for sure that was from them.
No, they sent one too, but it had to do with tattoos. But this other gentleman have sent a couple, and I haven't used them, so I felt obligated.
Oh, who's the guy?
Jean Jurgelet.
It fell off.
Sure, he sent me 2 of them. We haven't used them.
I don't know where he is.
He's still in Ocala.
He's in hiding.
Hello, John.
I don't remember where the thing is for. Hold on, give me a minute here. I didn't have that one ready.
For the news?
Are you going to read it?
No, it's for the Cigar Hustler Podcast. There's a thing after Phil's Fun Facts.
Oh.
Phil's Fun Facts brought to you by Cigar Hustler Podcast Patreon. Cigar Hustler Patreon, where the true news and info come out every week in easily digestible 30-ish minute episodes. For just $15 a month, you get full video access to everything the cigar industry doesn't want us to talk about. Go to www.patreon.com and search a Cigar Hustler Podcast. This week's Phil Fun Fact brought to you by John Jurgelet.
Do it.
There you go. So please, yes, subscribe to the Patreon.
Yeah, you guys are missing out if you're not on
We
there.
need stuff, and
We need stuff.
going financially broke at this point.
Going?
Right, we can't afford paper, so everything now is electronic. We can't buy paper anymore.
Yeah, so we're making cutbacks.
Making cutbacks. No more paper.
Soon we won't even drink anything on the show. You know, there'll be no more ghosts, no more water.
You got to bring all that from home.
Yeah.
All right, let's go on the news.
I thought we were doing a phone call. You said next.
Well, hit the news. Start with that, and then we'll call.
Okay.
From the 4 corners of the world, all the cigar industry news you could possibly need. The Cigar Hustler Podcast Report with Mike 2.
John Carney departs La Flor Dominicana. John Carney, the
boy.
longtime VP sales of La Flor Dominicana, is no longer at the company. He joined the company in 2011 as sales representative, and in 2013, just 2 years later, was promoted to VP of sales, a role that he's held since until earlier this week. He updated his social media to reflect that and was no longer at LFD Cigars, and instead was focusing on Shoulder of Giants, an AI business development company that he started with his father. I'm looking forward to spending more time with my family and focusing on my personal ventures, said Carney in his statement to Cigar Hustler Podcast. LFD Dominicana, or LFD Cigars, said it would be issuing a formal statement soon. And now on the phone.
Let's see. Well, it's going to, you know how this works.
Oh, yeah, you got to call and then hang up and then count to 10 and then call back, let it ring 3 times.
That's exactly right.
Ring-a-ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.
I'm not connected to the roadcaster. Oh, wait. It's gone.
There you go. Now it's blue. That one has to be blue. The other one has to be red. If it's green, we're all fucked. Except over there.
Has been forwarded
everything
to
has to be red.
voicemail.
Oh, there you go. There's the secret one.
Yeah.
That's so
Now everybody knows it's not a secret.
well, nobody has his number.
Will he answer?
He's got to find the headset. He's scrambling right now.
Did you pre-text him?
I did.
Did he answer?
He did.
He threw his espresso in the air and everything. Got all nervous.
Well, he's driving now back up to Cigars on the Ave.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Wow.
The person you're trying to reach is not available.
Gave him plenty
At
of
the tone,
time.
please record.
He's on the phone with
He
Justin
did
Andrews.
update his phone so it no longer says the number. Like 407.
Oh, the
blah,
message?
Blah, blah. Yeah.
Ah.
Well,
Why? Nobody has the number.
John Carney, let's see if he calls back, but
Let's
apparently
call-
he doesn't give a
Let's
shit.
call Jack then talk to him about John.
Hey, what do you think happened?
What do you know about John Carney leaving?
Oh, yeah. Maybe he knows where he's
yeah,
going.
maybe.
Okay, so I will tell you this.
Maybe there's gossip.
Uh-oh.
Call Jack. Maybe there's gossip.
So we interviewed him on the original episode.
Yesterday, yes, we did.
And then we called him on the Patreon and asked
Much better questions.
some more in-depth questions.
We pretty much on the regular show got, I'm not allowed to talk about that.
So
Or what did he say? He goes, I'm sorry, you broke up. What was that question?
Yeah.
yeah, which was fantastic.
Yeah, it was. It was hilarious. We enjoyed it. We're sorry you're not going to be able to partake in that. But tell you what, I'll ask you a question, and you say you didn't hear me.
Yeah.
Okay. So, can you tell us why exactly it is you left LFD? We heard there might have been problems with management.
I'm sorry. I didn't get that. There were some communication errors in my headphones.
Okay, Boots, now you left.
Okay, marry, bleep, kill.
You can say fuck on this show. It's okay.
Oh, so now your display isn't there?
Because I changed it to the buttons.
Gotcha.
Oh, no.
There's a lot of things.
It's so complicated.
So many buttons over here. That's what I mean. And this one has to be blue, and that one has to be red.
Right.
If it's green, it's no good. Over there, if it's white, it's no good. It needs to be red.
We need 3 reds over there.
Yes, 3 reds. I was like, 3? What's the third one? That's for the camera.
Scramble.
Scramble, there's a third red.
All right, well...
and then this has to be on over here, too. Those 2 lights.
Well, hopefully Carney will call us back. If not, we'll just...
I think we...
Well, it was in the show early.
Why don't we just call Jack and ask him why John Carney left LFD?
Yeah, seriously. Let's ask Jack if he heard any gossip. I'm just curious. He doesn't know we talked to him because he hadn't heard the Patreon yet either.
Right. All right, Jack, why did...
Jack, we can't get him on the phone. What's the real shit? What happened? What's the poop?
No, nobody answers for us anymore, Jack.
One ring?
Yes, sir.
One ring!
Jack is automatic.
Jack Smooth Torano. What's up, buddy?
How you doing, brother?
Good, man. So, this is the regular podcast. Just so you know, we're redoing it today. Because apparently we had some audio difficulties. Entirely my fault.
Perfect.
It sounded like you were on a helicopter again.
Yeah, no, we didn't have
you couldn't hear us at all.
any audio whatsoever. Apparently, there's
Hey, Palmer's back from vacation?
He's back from vacation.
You kidding
yeah.
me? They can't run this without me.
Yeah, we're lost without.
Nice.
Somebody's
Yeah.
got to
How
fuck
was
up
it?
the buttons. I had the either COVID or the Noro virus. I'm not sure which one.
To be determined.
Brother, I got 4 friends that went to Napa.
Yeah?
These 2 couples, they all came back with COVID. My rep in Texas, Brandon Luna, also known as
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Fake Arnold, his whole family had COVID. So there's
Summer COVID's going around.
I told him, I said, buddy, just put a little light up your ass and drink a little Clorox, and you'll be good.
Just in time for elections.
Yeah.
Right. So we have a question for you because we can't get John Carney on the phone today.
Yeah. We did a nice interview with him yesterday, but there's no audio of it. So
So it just looks like we're just sitting here.
yeah,
Wow.
So we thought, who's going to answer the phone? Jack. Jack will answer the phone.
Jack always answers.
So why did John Carney leave LFD? What'd you hear?
Yeah. So what do you think?
I don't know. I actually sent him a very nice text message wishing him the best and that I was sorry to hear the news.
Did he answer?
And I got Steven Hernandez calling me.
Oh, that'd be a great
Oh, my God.
3-way, call him in.
That'd
must
be
be
a great
bored.
So
bored.
no, you guys, it's not bored. It's there's craziness going on right now.
This
What?
just in. What is it?
That's for not the regular show. What's happening now is not for the
I mean,
regular show.
we're doing the Patreon.
this is
Welcome
the
to episode
this is the
342. This is the Patreon.
This is the Patreon.
It can be whatever we want it to be.
Yeah, you guys, you always call me for fun news, and I got something fucking going on that's hilarious.
Hang up and call back, Michael. Hang up and call back.
My God.
We can add it in.
We can add it in.
Okay, we'll be right back. Thank you for listening to episode 342 of the Cigar Hustlers Podcast.
See, that's why he's so political about
Right.
so nonchalant with the whole LFD Carney because that was last week.
Right, yeah, it's old. It's old.
Oh,
news.
yeah, no, I wish him the best, and I don't know.
Go back to Carney. I told him, and he never even responded to me. He responded to Hector. He didn't even respond to me.
Did
So
you
fuck that guy?
Did you use the right phone?
Fuck that
Yeah,
guy.
they took his phone away. He has a new number.
Yeah, he has a new number. That's real.
Yeah, that was the LFD
Well, but I mean,
phone.
Hector. I don't think Hector would have his new phone. I don't know, but I will
he's
cross
Hector.
reference there. And check it.
He might have
I
had
will.
the new number.
Yeah, you might want to verify that.
I might want to verify it. Okay.
Yeah,
That does make a little sense.
that might track.
And then you have to call
But I
and
will.
hang up, and you have to count to 10 and then call again.
Yeah, you got to call him twice.
I don't know. Did anything else come out? Did he leave or did they leave him? Do we know?
When I asked that question, he got broken up. He said he didn't. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that question.
So
So I don't know.
Who
Either
knows?
way, I mean, I wish Carney the best.
How much do you wish him the best? Like, as far as replacing you at Espinosa, the best, or like slightly?
Listen, I have no worry about that.
That I know.
So
that I know.
Yeah, I have no worry. I have no worry about that. But listen, I would hate for him to replace a buddy of mine at a company, but I consider John Carney a buddy, so part of me would be happy for him.
All right, so let me ask you. I'm just going to ask you this one question.
Okay.
If he replaced Justin Andrews at STG, would you be okay with that?
Yes.
I don't think Carney.
No.
Not that he wouldn't do it.
Not the qualifications or any of those things. But would you be okay with it?
I just hung up with Justin, so no, I wouldn't be okay with it.
Oh, you're such a sweet
because
man.
I had to fill in Justin on the news of the day, which you guys are fucking missing.
Oh my God, we have to. Let's end this show now and
the
get on
show's
the
over.
Patreon.
The show's over, Michael. This is ridiculous.
This is sounding great.
I'm going to call you back when this is done.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right.
Bye.
All right, this is the end of the
we're
show.
at 30 minutes. Okay, here's the news. There's a $200 cigar. John Carney left. Sanjay Patel and Ladio's
Now
making
start
something.
over. Go back, please.
Yeah.
Come on.
I want to know what Jack does.
Just relax.
This guy has a lot of anxiety.
Let's
You
go
think
on
you
to
can
the
relax?
Did you already hit the news? You already hit the news button, right?
Did
Yeah.
I don't know. Should I hit it again? Last
No,
week I
that's
didn't want to hit
fine.
it at all, so
I know.
I'll hit it twice this week.
Okay.
Oh, no.
From the four corners of the world.
Did you red light
All
today?
the cigar industry
Definitely not.
news
No!
you could possibly need. The Cigar Hustler
He's got
Podcast
summer
report.
norovirus.
Yeah. I was sitting there this morning going, I haven't pooped in 3 days. This is weird.
It's because it all came out in one.
That's why, as my wife said. She goes, well, you shit for 3 days straight. What do you want?
There's nothing in the system.
Right.
A lot of gas, though.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, very nice.
Weird. And you're scared because you're like,
Could this be...
well, for 3 days, there was no trusting of
Like,
of
oh,
first.
yeah.
Like,
Don't trust it.
Trinidad Edición Limitada 2024 goes on sale for $200 per cigar in the UK.
200.
200. In late June, the Trinidad-focused Habanos World Days, a multi-day event that is held in selected countries each year, not this one, took place in London.
You want to talk about too late to the boat?
During that event, Habanos SA and Hunters and Francois, the UK distributor of Cuban cigars, celebrated its 55th anniversary of the Trinidad band, including a humidor auction that raised $6.53 million US dollars.
Mm-hmm.
For the Cuban health system, including the humidor auction, was the Trinidad 55th anniversary Fundamor's Vintage 10 humidor made by St. DuPont, which contains 55 Trinidad Fundamor
So
cigars.
6.53 million went to the Cuban healthcare system?
Yes.
To the Fidels.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, to the Fidels.
It went to the Fidels, not the Castros.
Not
but
the Castros.
if your first name was Fidel,
You get
Yes.
free health care now in Cuba.
you have free health care in
That's
Cuba.
just how they're doing it this year.
Yeah,
Are they allowed to be named Fidel in Cuba?
It's probably the number one name of the male child in Cuba.
It's actually required.
Right. It's mandatory. If you have more than one child, one of them has to be named Fidel.
If it's a boy, Fidel. If it's a
Yes.
girl,
Fidelia.
Fidelia.
Delia.
Yeah.
The event also marked debut of the some weird cigar that sells. It's a 6 1/8 by 49 Toro
Some
Extra
weird cigar.
that it made for Cohiba. Blah 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 blah.
6 1/8.
6 1/8. That's what it says.
It's like a Wonka size.
6 1/8.
The cigars carry a gold and black secondary band that says Edición Limitada, and the year they are released. In addition to being a unique vitola, the brand Habanos SA says that Edición Limitada cigars use tobacco from the Voluta Abaja region in Pino del Rio.
You know,
Hello, I am Hiroshi Rabanyo. I am from Pino del Rio.
Thank you very much.
to go off the color of that band real quick.
Yes, black and gold, like Rocky.
Like before the Postania band, I didn't see a lot of
Black and gold?
Black and gold.
Everybody likes purple.
We're just trendsetters.
I like the black and gold.
H. Upman Magnum Finite, Ramon Alon's Absolutas, and a Trinidad
Wow.
Caballeros. It's unclear when it was shipped
I don't know
to
what
other
the fuck
markets.
just happened. I can't even correct him.
I don't remember this from the first 5 takes.
Like, I don't even,
We didn't go that far.
I don't know where to begin as far as correcting that.
He started to smell something, but I don't think he finished
Finite
it.
blur.
Yeah, I just gave up on the word.
Malorganite.
All right, California tobacco tax decreased today.
Hey.
How much?
But it's okay because the Colorado cigar tax increased today.
Oh.
So now it's a wash still if you live in both of those states.
Well, it's amazing to me because, you figure that the California government's like, oh, we're going to raise the tax, right?
Raise the tax. Hey, they're not buying anything.
Hey, what's going on? Why aren't we selling any cigars? Like, well, because everybody's just shipping things in from the United States Postal Service at this point. Right. Well, we need to regulate that. Well, in order to regulate that, sir, you're going to have to get a warrant for every single transaction.
Yeah, you got to search the mail. They kind of.
You can't just randomly open packages.
Right. You think they try to make? You think they try to make rule changes for that?
So that you can go through the mail?
That you can't.
Well, you can't go through the mail now without a search warrant.
Hey, we're gonna go through the mail. Yeah, California's not allowed to do that without warrants.
No, but I mean, like, do you think maybe they make it illegal for cigars to be shipped to California?
I'm sure that it's considered illegal.
Yeah, they already do that now.
Oh, is it?
That's why we ship pencils from Cigar Hustler to Canada.
Just like it's illegal to do drugs, but you have to be caught doing drugs, right?
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like, and if you're a drug dealer, you need a warrant to go into seize the house. Well, so you're going to get a warrant for every single mail package that comes in?
Well, usually I see like when people mail cigars, they have like a sticker like Willie's Cigars or something.
Doesn't matter what it says.
You could put Willie's Drugs on the box.
Yeah, it could say
cocaine.
Yeah, it could say.
They still can't
look. That's not probable cause?
No. You don't get probable cause to open up a package.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
It's not like you're going to have some police officer just hanging out at the post office.
Maybe if the Fidels take over the system, maybe then they can.
Yeah,
they'll just fucking rip them shits open. They don't need nobody's permission.
No, that's
U.S. Customs.
Customs.
Yeah, they only do it when it comes into the country.
That's Customs not giving a fuck about what comes in. Oh, we thought maybe drugs, so we destroyed some of your shit.
Yeah, so we drilled a hole in the side of the glass case.
If you'd like to file a complaint, there's the line over there, and and then if you see that small fire of paper burning next to that person, that's where all those things go.
Those are the suggestion box.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, this is where your form goes in there. Sanjay Patel and Eladio Diaz team up for a new Charisma line cigar.
Orgasmo.
Charisma. No, Orgasmo's a different group of people.
I think that's Eladio.
That was Eladio, yeah.
Oh, was it Eladio?
Yeah, Eladio did Orgasmo.
Sanjay Patel, owner of the Muga, Muga, Inc., and the SP10. You know, he calls one company Muga, the other one's SP1014.
It's probably his address.
That way, if
Post office box SP1014. Yeah, there's a new line disputing today, and that he developed with Eladio Diaz is called Charisma, and features a blend dominated by Dominican tobacco that Phil does not like.
Phil loves Dominican tobacco.
The wrapper is a Dominican.
John Carney knew.
You're late.
He's hang up, and he's got to call back now.
Yeah, he's got to call back.
Were you pooping?
No, I got my phone on Do Not Disturb. I was working on some stuff on my computer, so I missed it.
Do Not Disturb because that Autobots thing is really...
Do you have the headset?
Yeah, is the headset on?
Well, you know what? No, I don't.
Oh,
did you guys want to Did you guys want to talk like we did yesterday?
Yeah.
Oh, well, we're talking. Okay. We're recording right now.
No, we were just calling to say hi.
We just missed you. You make us a daily thing now.
So, am I supposed to pretend like we didn't talk yesterday?
Yes. Yeah.
Actually, and later we're going to go to Cigars on the Ave. Are you going to meet us?
Yeah.
No, I am going there right now.
Do you work? Yeah. We thought you worked today, so we were going to come by.
It's got a lot of downtime.
Yeah. I'm going by for a minute. So I'm driving down to Boca today because there's Evan Darnell's a good friend of mine, the Red Meat Lovers Club, and he's got a big dinner and fundraiser he's doing tonight at New York Prime in Boca.
Ooh.
So I'm driving down to Boca today to go and do that. And, I've been involved with him with some events in the past, so I'm going to start doing some stuff with him, I think, eventually, whether it's participating and helping just raise funds or, bringing people to the events. But, we've had a great relationship and friendship over the years. So I'm going down there to see what's happening.
Well, then do me a favor. We did a Red Meat Lovers event here. We did a Silver Mason. No, but we called it that because we did the steak dinner. And I had a little interaction with him. He was very nice. He just asked us not to use the name because I guess it's not part of the cigars.
Right.
It's his organization.
Yeah.
So we took it down. I mean, I changed everything for him, and he sent me a nice little message and said thank you, and said he was going to send me something as a thank you. Well, he never sent it.
Oh, so now we're sending.
Yeah,
the
so
hitman after.
if John's going to be there and he
The
knows him
muscle?
that way, go, look,
John Carney's
Palmer
the
said
muscle?
you were very nice to him. You sent him a nice letter and everything, but he never got the gift. He doesn't know if you misshipped it or went to the wrong address or something.
I will.
Send
Den's
3.
a great guy, so he's gonna probably send you up something really nice. 'Cause I'm also providing my services tomorrow as like a courier service. So when I drive back up tomorrow, I'm bringing some stuff up.
Oh, okay,
so I
great.
will mention it to him that Farmer did his thing, but the challenge is going to happen. He's probably going to give you something, and it's probably going to be like some event exclusive cigars. So I can't guarantee that they won't get consumed on the 3-hour drive back up.
Okay.
So you're not going down there as some potato concierge or anything like that?
No.
Okay.
No.
So
it's not side dish shack, Mike. It's snack shack.
Oh, got it. So when you're driving down, just out of confirmation, are you going to use the LFD card for gas and tolls, or has that been shut down already?
It's still active.
Did you have to put that? Did you have to put that in the mail?
They might have forgot the LFD speed pass.
Yeah,
so,
Yeah.
All the stories I could tell if I wasn't on the record. Oh, man.
Oh, and also we spoke to Jack today, and apparently he sent you a nice text message wishing you luck and everything. But he doesn't know if it went to the LFD phone.
He said you never got back to him.
You never got back to him, but you did answer.
Yeah, so Jack has that number, that has the old number. So I will. I will send him a text message.
He's very
so he
hurt.
can have it.
Yeah, we explained that to him, but he said Hector got an answer, so he was very upset.
So just to be clear, this is the regular show. This isn't Patreon. The Patreon one worked.
Okay, great.
All right, just letting you know.
Right.
Okay.
Well, it's funny you mentioned. So Hector messaged me on social media.
Okay.
So he messaged me on social media. Jack, I don't know if Hector has my number. Honestly, social media is the best way to get a hold of me, just because I've had 4 numbers in the last 7 years. So it's unless you're on iMessage with me, it may or may not go through. And a lot of the manufacturing friends that I had that number, which is kind of interesting. So I probably should reach out to some of those people just to send them some messages to let them know that I do have a new number.
Right,
Some of them are just my friends. Some of them are just friends too.
Right.
The
but
offer's,
I will say
the offer's still good to scroll it here on the screen if you want.
Yeah, the Espinosa people. Yeah, put it on the screen.
Put it on the screen.
The Espinosa team was the most. They went out of their way to all get a hold of me, which was really nice. And they sent a lot of nice messages. Eric himself was great. So I think I said yes yesterday on the Patreon, right?
Yes, you did.
Yeah. Did I say no? All right,
No,
thank God. If I said no, I didn't want to be like, man, we were so nice to this guy, and he trashed us on his fucking Patreon. Yeah.
I mean, I just think that if Jack and Hector are being nice to you, they're just looking for the juice, bro. Let's be honest. They want to know what's going on. Like, oh, wish you the best. What happened?
Right.
You mentioned something about the company credit card. So I don't know if this is something that people think about. I thought about it in my head. I'm like, you swipe the credit card to see if it's still working or not, right?
Test it.
And, see?
Yeah, I did not do that. So I didn't swipe it or nothing. I just immediately took it and threw it away.
No, man, you're a man of integrity, dude. That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, he's driving to Boca, stop at a gas station.
Now, if it were me, I'd buy a fucking boat.
Yeah.
What is this $80,000? I'm like, I have no idea.
Do you know right now in Florida there's no taxes on fun stuff?
Oh, yeah?
The governor's made it for the entire month of July.
Fun stuff clear.
Boats, concert tickets,
Hookers.
Really?
vacations. Yeah, anything fun spent money on in the state of Florida, no sales tax.
Wow.
That's really how it should be, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Cigars, does that count? Those are fun.
We should send a letter.
Yeah.
We really ought to send a letter because it is recreational. And here's the thing. Not only is it recreational, and I don't know if recreational is probably the best term to use, but it is it's expendable income.
Right.
So it would be something that's not so fun. Would essentially be anything that's not necessary, right?
Right. Well, what is necessary?
I mean, if Hookers is on a list, Cigars has to be there.
They take credit cards?
They swipey.
It's scary. You know that.
Yeah, it's scary.
Haven't you heard the song Tip Drill?
and
Can I get points? Do you get points, honey?
Yeah, they have a loyal zoo
is there double points? Is there double points?
Double point Tuesday?
Double points on Tuesday.
I have a feeling that since we're redoing this now, I have a feeling that these weren't the questions that were asked yesterday.
No.
This is the one, that's the one you didn't hear.
So you know what? I'm going to ask. So let me ask the same question that I asked you yesterday. Was it? Did you get fired? Did you quit? Or was it a mutual departure between the two parties?
Sorry, I can't hear you.
It was a mutual departure.
Yeah.
It was, as I said, I think I mentioned this on the Patreon a little bit, or when we were talking yesterday, where it was something that was obvious. It was time to move on. They were moving in one direction. I was moving in another, not negative direction. It was just the focus and the direction was time to move on. And they said the next steps that they were taking, I wasn't going to be part of that. So it was time for me to take the next steps for me, my personal ventures, and whatever else is out there. And so yeah, it was mutual. There was no negativity in regard to the company, and the brand on my end and on their end, and what I had planned on doing. So it was a good situation overall.
Okay.
Especially for me.
Yesterday's answer was funnier.
It was. But too bad no one will ever hear it.
No, according to
and no one will ever know.
No one will ever hear that shit. All right, so
it's too bad. It's too bad that I didn't know that it wasn't actually being recorded. Because I could have just been really no holds barred off the record and non-political, and just said like, "Hey, by the way, if you want to hear everything, you can come back and listen to the one that has no recording."
Right. Zero audio.
I could have said that anyway.
Well, we just said that anyway, yeah.
So, do you want to plug what you're doing right now, as far as Shoulders of Giants and Snack Shack?
Sure. So, ultimately what's happening here, and it said it was kind of unique. Not kind of unique. It's not a thing. It was unique in the way that I wanted to handle it when kind of the media side of this came out to play. It was obviously had a big splash in the media, my departure. And part of it was probably the timing. It was unexpected, and then it was the decade and a half I spent there. So it was a unique opportunity to provide some information of kind of what's next. And this isn't the end all be all. Other opportunities may arise, and whenever you have a business, sometimes there's failures, but there's things I've been working on. So what Shoulders of Giants is a leadership think tank and free newsletter, essentially, that my dad has been doing over the last decade with his experience in leadership in the restaurant business and the restaurant industry nationwide and worldwide. So he started this free newsletter, and so I kind of built it for him for fun at first. I was like, hey, let me get you some logos. Let me create some logos. Let me create a brand for you. And it was kind of just for fun to learn some things. And as I got into it deeper, I started learning AI integrations. I started working on some advanced social media things. And my goal was to kind of expand that in my position with LFD at the time, and see where that goes. And it was kind of a test, and it was just a hobby. And I got very good at it. And when my father and I started talking, he was like, "This could be something that you could do, for the next step." And it's kind of a freelance type situation, but it's really not. I'm building an agency. Really, now it's one person, but as it grows and I have goals, as I set a certain amount of clients, where we'll add, other workers and other people will come on. So we'll be managing social media marketing, website design, graphic design, business development. So really a full suite of things, and the more modern aspect of it, and the future-driven side is the artificial intelligence integration, where we could build really comprehensive chatbots, AI integrations for businesses to automate parts of their sales processes, managing their teams, all sorts of things. So Shoulders of Giants is that. That's the consulting and the agency that's going to manage those things. And it's really a one-stop shop for someone that has a business idea and just needs to get it figured out. We're there for them.
Nice.
Or existing businesses that may need services from us. So we'll be working on that in the next few weeks. That'll be fully launched next week in regards to the service aspect of it. The newsletter comes out once a month, and people can join that for free. It's a nice, insightful thing that my dad does. And then the Snack Shack kind of grew as of last week. So the Snack Shack was a business my dad started in the early 70s, in 1972. So technically, this is our 52nd year. So I did a bourbon with Tony Gomez called Bull's Breath, and we released that bourbon several months back. We still have it. It's going. We're moving it slowly. We're using it at I'm using it at dinners, events, things like that. So we're not actively trying to move through all of it. But the distillery that I worked with in blending houses in Winter Park down the street from my house, and it's called Forward Slash, and they do pop-up dinners and pop-up food trucks and things like that several times a week. And Michael Buffa, the owner of that, one of the co-owners, I had this great idea. I was sitting with my dad. I was like, wait a minute. I've got a catering license down here in Florida through my father-in-law. And I was like, why don't I bring the Snack Shack back? I go, this would be a great thing to do. So I sent them over a menu. We have a secret family onion ring recipe, hand-cut French fries, dry-aged burgers. So I sent over the menu, and Michael replied, he's like, dude, he goes, this is great. He goes, I'd love something like this. And we started communicating that we're going to start doing Sunday brunches. So the 21st is our target date. So we're looking to do, maybe 2 days a week. I don't want to be in the restaurant business full time, but we got a cool concept that we're going to do with that. But we're working around some ideas of how we can do alcohol infused milkshakes as well. But it'll be a simple menu, real high quality goods, local type stuff, and burgers and fries elevated.
I mean, you just combined two of Phil's favorite things right there.
My favorite actually is a
Milkshakes
alcoholic
and booze.
hot chocolate.
There you go.
There you go.
Mhm.
He can make it hot.
Yeah, it's no
Perfect.
problem. And what about a Shoulders of Giants podcast? Are you going to do anything like that, or?
Ooh,
So we have some ideas with that. I'm going to see where the business grows in terms of clients. I have a quite vast contact list, obviously, and I'm going to be working with people on there to see what we can do. And I want to see kind of what my client base is first and where we grow with that. Because right at first, it's going to be a lot of time on my end because I'm the one doing all of it.
Right.
Until I can bring somebody else on board, which really doesn't. If it takes off to an extent, it doesn't take a lot to bring somebody on board to assist with that. They can kind of bring on their own clients too.
No, Paul likes to have
they may have.
Well, if you really want to fuck it up, just give us a call. We're happy to help.
We are the number one podcast.
We are the number one cigar podcast, even though we're fucking monkey fucking our way every step, every goddamn episode.
People like the chaos. They love it.
Yeah.
Take 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So we'll see, and I'm sure there'll be a handful of clients from the cigar business that have some non-cigar related. But to answer your question, yeah, we're talking. We have a membership service that's going to mature a little bit. We don't actively have members in it because I've not pushed it, and I'm kind of trying to wait to see what that is. But there's 2 tiers of that, and in that tier is some podcasts and some leadership things that we're looking at doing. So once I get the ball rolling with this, I would like to maybe do some leadership Q&As with my father, where we maybe did like a monthly Q&A type setup where we do a YouTube video or a podcast setup where people can come on and ask questions, and we interview on a certain topic each month. But yeah, that's something that's in the works. It's not something I'm going to go crazy on quite yet. I said, I got to get the business up and running and have it generating some revenue. And once it does that, then we can start looking at other things if it's viable or not. But yes, there is some goals to have some of that, some video content. I think we got a lot of great content that we could produce with it. So, that's an area of focus.
All right, brother. We'll let you go on that note. Thank you so much for calling us back again.
Oh shit! Bad news, Mike. It didn't record again.
It's been recording. we appreciate you, man. I hope you have a safe trip down to South Florida, and we'll touch base as soon as you get back. We'll hang out. We'll have a couple cigars or whatever. So
3 maybe.
Hey, we're gonna have to start going to the gym soon too. So I know. I've been working with that for years,
it's been in the back of my head to mention that on the podcast to you, but like you have threatened this for years at this point, and then like it was you were really leaning like what are your days, and I gave that to you, and then you kind of dead aired me after that. I was like, I can't force you, John. I can't force you, buddy.
We need a commitment on cigars on the app first.
So if you want, you know where to find me. I'm here. I'm here.
I know your days.
Yes.
I know everything now.
Yes.
It's up to me. I have to make this decision.
That's it. If you want a date, let's date. If not, it's okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys. We'll be in touch. I will see you soon, and I appreciate everything.
All right, brother. Thanks, man.
Thanks, John.
Later, bro.
Yes, you will.
Later.
He hung up
There you go.
slower this time.
Yeah.
Mikey hung up on him.
Well, I think the other thing was the last time on the Patreon too. I think that he had Don Patel was kind of in the area, like
Yeah, he said he had walked in. He was waiting to talk
he was
to
probably so he was ready to go.
ready to wrap it up. Now he's just sitting in the car.
Yeah. All right. What else in the news?
Cigars International is opening something in St. Louis.
Yeah, nobody cares.
Yeah, we're about out of time anyway. So, and White Panda Domino's shipping a cigar. Nobody really cares about that. He only made 300 boxes or whatever it was. So
Nobody cares.
nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
But he's Luciano's driver and intern at one time.
Yeah.
And now he's the brand ambassador, which I don't know if that's a promotion. Or
It sounds expensive.
Yeah, and it does. It does.
It sounds expensive.
Brand ambassador sounds like he pays and
Yeah,
nobody pays him
yeah.
now. So
Yeah.
And how are you brand ambassador of your own line?
Good point.
I mean,
Well, you
he's
kind of
not-
are, I guess.
Maybe he's a brand
Right, but
ambassador
he's
for
not-
Luciano Cigars.
He's not owner. You know, he'd be brand owner. I mean, Skip doesn't call himself the brand ambassador.
Yeah, but Skip owns his company. This guy doesn't. Luciano owns it.
Well, I'm the brand ambassador of Postania.
Well, I guess to a point you are.
Yeah.
Maybe Phil's a brand ambassador.
I think he thinks he is. He's a brand ambassador of the beach.
Beach ambassador?
Beach and DJing.
DJ ambassador?
Yeah. DJ Beach ambassador.
That's a yob.
It could be.
Okay.
There's a lot of yobs.
All right. Do you have a listener of the week? I do.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
Bong.
Listener of the week?
Our
Sorry, bud.
newest Patreon listener of the week,
Father
And-
John Richards.
John Richards.
I think technically he is a pastor, I believe.
I think he is.
I
Too.
think he is too. So.
Yeah. I mean, he went to school for it.
Everybody can be, so, you know. it's
I
not
mean,
hard.
but he like legit went to school for it.
Oh.
So did Palmer.
Sure, I
No,
raised
he made a couple clicks.
That's school.
I raised my hand and said the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you? Yes. Do you? Yes. Good. You're married.
You want
Kiss
to
him.
touch kids?
Yeah.
Well, you guys don't really ask that question, so it's fine. Yes, no, I want not.
I don't know what that just happened there, but yes.
I don't know either. All right, and shop of the week.
Yes. Lake Country Cigars.
Where you're not going in July, you're going in August.
I'm
apparently.
going August 19th. It's not July. I messed that
Is
up.
it an event or you just?
Yeah,
going?
it's a multi-vendor event.
Oh, that's right. You said that.
Yeah. So if you want to hang out, I will be in Wisconsin August 19th.
Is it cold yet there in Wisconsin?
In
Not
August?
Not in
I don't
August.
know. It's Wisconsin.
You ever met the Indians and go, "Hey, is it hot in August?" They're like, "Yeah, everywhere."
Met the Indians?
No, not everywhere. In Australia right now, it's wintertime.
Have you ever met the Indians? Is that what he
I
said?
don't know. He's a racist. Who knows what it is?
In Australia, it's winter.
Their seasons are opposite of ours.
Wow. that
Yeah, it's
sucks.
cold. It's cold there right now.
See, there's a globe we all live on. This world thing. It's
and
it's
it's
round.
actually round. It's not flat.
So
Is it?
our
Yeah.
summer means we're closer to the sun right now.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
how cold is it in Australia?
In what we consider the 50s in most of Australia.
Well, if you had listened to the Cigar Jukebox podcast,
Oh,
Right.
where you guys played the
with-
bass?
with Dave Bird.
yes, where
Yeah.
we played the bass guitar for an hour.
He
all
was
four of us.
cold outside.
He's
Yes.
in Australia.
Yeah.
No,
He's,
he lives in Puerto Rico, Miami,
he lives in Puerto Rico, Miami.
right next to the Fidels.
Yeah, right next to all
Oh,
the Fidels.
nice.
All of them
Yeah. You get your Quaaludes hit.
We calling Jack?
after the show.
I messed that up.
What are you trying to do?
Quaaludes.
I don't know.
You just seeing how long?
I want to see Quaaludes.
Oh,
Press the Quaalude button, Palmer.
well, he went off the buttons.
The FBI is searching our YouTube right now because we said it 3 times.
You can't find it.
Here.
I got Quaaludes, I got acid, and I got cocaine.
That should be the green button on all 3 screens. I mean, just cocaine, cocaine, cocaine.
Oh, huh? We can.
You know.
I can do that.
That way you never get lost for it. This is.
I got Quaaludes, I got acid, and I got cocaine.
I never get tired of that. It makes me happy. All right.
You know what happens if you take all those?
I got Quaaludes, I got acid, and I got cocaine.
shit. He gonna shit
That-
when he realizes it's shit.
Sounds like your vacation.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
All right.
That's why I don't go on vacation.
Yeah. All
All right.
right.
Anybody got anything else?
Nope.
All right. It's been episode 342 Cigar Hustler Podcast. Thanks for listening. We appreciate you. Bye bye.
Hopefully it recorded. Bye.
Is this thing on?
You want me to hit this button?
Yeah, hit that button.
Should I hit this one?
Yeah, hit it over there too. Don't, but no, call Jack. The Cigar Hustlers Podcast, its owners, and its sponsors take no responsibility for the opinions or statements made by the talk show host or their guest. Statements or show topics are not necessarily the beliefs of Mike and Mike Productions or the podcast providers, and opinions between talk show hosts may differ. It is not our intention to libel, incite, or hurt anyone's feelings. We invite you to write the show's host, Mike Stepankevich, with any feedback or suggestions that you have for their shows. These broadcasts are presented and made public as entertainment in the hope that they will be entertaining to the audience.